Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Zahara and Fauzia with my study number 21130422019. In this video, I will tell about some summaries I have taken in the pre-intermediate listening exam on Friday, June 3, 2022. Check it out. Language in the world is not only one, but there are 7,000 languages used in this world. In my opinion, these languages also have the characteristics of their respective characteristics. They have their uniqueness. So, how do we form our way of thinking through language? For point 1, language has its uniqueness and characteristics of each. In the audio, it's explained that one of the uniqueness of the language owned by one of the tribes in a group of Aboriginal in Australia. They live at the westernmost tip of Cape York. What performs the uniqueness of this tribe is that they use the direction of the wind as directions such as west, east, north, south, and so on. Unlike most people, if pointing to the direction using the word left and right. For example, the A asks for help showing the way to go to the bank, and the B answered, "From Rose Street, you can go to the left, just straight, and the bank is on the side of your right." But it's different from the tribe of this Aboriginal group. As explained in audio, there can be conversations such as, "The person you like is in the northeast of your position," or "The route straight to the north, then you will find the house you're looking for." In my opinion, it is indeed, when viewed at a glance, if it shows the direction with the eyes of the wind, it seems that most people will be confused if not used to it. Of course, because I also like to forget the wind direction. But like the speaker in the audio, maybe we can quickly find out the direction of the wind right like that. And this is an example of differences in cognitive abilities between languages. Next, we go to the point 2. The speaker explained that in language, there are small linguistic tricks that we learn from we are still children. As she said that we were told to calculate a number of penguins with reduction of 1 by 1, and we will know the number when the last penguin is spoken. From childhood, we have learned to sort numbers and apply them. However, there are several languages that have no words for numbers. Maybe if they are ordered to count between the number of penguins and other animals, whether the same or not, they can, because they don't have the linguistic trick. In my opinion, it is possible this is the importance we can understand the science of linguistics so that knowledge about language can even be increasingly broad and can suffer between interlaw with social and cultural relations. Next, point 3. Point 3 explain that language differences have time perceptions and have a big impact. So, the way people in mapping space and time can be very different. Now, we go to the next point, point 4. Language also has a very early impact, such as differences in named counters or color limitations. There are many languages that can reveal the name of the color, but there are also those who only reveal a little color, like old and young as in English. For example, there are blue, but actually many colors are generated from blue because of the restrictions between colors. From light blue to the sea blue and become dark blue, there is even a green forage blue, or what we can call Tosca, where this color is a barrier between blue and green, so that it creates a new color, namely Tosca. But the speakers say that Russia was more deft in this linguistic limit. There are more depth in distinguishing between light blue and all. Next, point 5. Furthermore, the language has a variety of characteristics of a distinctive structure and a broad impact. For example, many languages that have language that are gendering. The point is a gender noun, like masculine and feminine. For example, the sun is feminine in German, and that moon is masculine. But the sun is masculine in Spanish, and the moon is feminine. Or can it be color? Colors include nouns, right? But if it includes the name of the color, it becomes adjective, like blue, black, pink, red, and other. If the language has a gender, I think the colors can be given gender. For example, blue and black is masculine because this color is identical to the color for men. While pink is feminine because it is identical to women. But it's just my opinion, okay? Languages can form our way of thinking about anything that is classified as objects, adjectives, verbs, and so on, which includes many things. And the last point, point 6. Language has a diverse difference to describe events. For example, an accident, English speakers will be remembered what the culprit is. Because English demands the arrangement in the sentence there is a subject, verb, and object. Like the example discussed by the speaker, he broke the vase. He as a subject, broke as a verb, and vase as an object. While Spanish speakers tend not to remember the culprit if it was accidental, and they tend to remember more like it was an accident. So, two people saw the same incident, witnessing the same crime, but considering the different things from the incident. Language leads our logic about an event. As we know, that language is something important in our lives, which we can develop and change to meet our needs. The sad thing is, we are increasingly losing language diversity all the time. One language disappears every week, and it's estimated half of the world language will disappear in the next 100 years. That it is necessary for us to preserve the language we have, especially our country, Indonesia. Indonesia has a variety of tribes, and they have their respective languages. Okay, that's all I can say. Sorry if there are mistakes. Thank you for your attention. I am. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a nice day, everyone.